Oh, cool. I forgot everything that happened last time. So can you just give me a quick little recap?
We were going to a meeting, and then we got set up, and then our
So that's
boss
this
got blown up, and now we're in charge, and we roughed up the neighborhood to remind everyone we're in charge. And then that's about where we're at.
Yeah, and you gained a wealth point as an entity.
We got a bike.
You got, oh, that's right. I awarded you like a bike as a representation of your wealth.
Vespa, dude. We're Italian.
Yeah, Vespa.
Yeah, it doesn't, whatever it is, it's not fast or strong. More of a putt-putt device. Your goals we talked about after the end of last session is to maybe try and recruit some people.
We don't know anything about running a family, so we need to start making the
Babies?
gang. No,
And then-
we go to the orphanage.
Dude, I'm telling you. That's where it's at. They'll be happy to get rid of their tough kids. We'll get some tough kids. You know, every win-win. I mean, obviously not them because now they're in a life of crime. But if we're gonna be bad guys, we might as well be full-on bad guys, dude. But I'm saying in this space game, we're definitely doing some human trafficking. That was long story short.
So, who's the de facto leader of this group?
Well,
I don't think it's been decided yet.
Julian's the brains, and
Yeah,
Enzo's
so I'm
the
gonna.
brawn.
I'm the bronze / magic
But you're
or tech.
your intelligence.
I'm intelligent, but
And
have no wisdom.
right. So you're kind of the brains, and Julian's kind of the face because he's charisma.
Yeah, he has that charisma.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So yeah, we're partners, but he's the face.
Yeah.
He's Steve Jobs.
You're Pen, I'm Teller.
Yeah.
No, or I'm Pen, you're
I
Teller.
don't know which one's which, but yeah, I'm the one that doesn't talk.
The other thing I wanted to make sure I brought up was that your other objective is to chase down the mystery of who or whom or what is doing all this murdering of mafioso bosses. And you guys gathered data points on that. You gathered that the ordinance used was like a CD issue ordinance that they made. What is it? Constellation Directorate?
Mhm.
That the drone, though, that was firing the rockets and the machine gun was something made here on what planet are we in? Gamma, yeah. So made locally on the industrial planet. You guys can chase leads for that if you want to as well. And then whatever the hell else your prerogatives are. But we're going to pick up in the, whatever the next day or whatever you've had time to recoup a little bit, right? And you're in the office with, who else is in the office? Maria, Max's former secretary, who I guess works for you guys as long as you keep paying her. And then Giuseppe is there. He's injured still, but he's like, Maria's like set him up in the office, so he's not just in the room all the time. He's still like basically bedridden, but he's like on a chair, like reclined. And then there's the two of you, and that's everybody in the Space Dragons right now, right?
Yep.
That's the whole dragon.
Space Dragons.
Hey, Enzo, what have you been hearing about these Blue Jackets?
But who are the Blue Jackets?
The gang we roughed up last time that was trying to move in on a turf.
A couple of them guys seem kind of tough, but for the most part. But I think we could go, pick a couple of the tough ones and make them an offer they can't refuse.
Yeah, I was thinking we go down to their headquarters and show them what's what.
Oh, so you just want to go beat the shit all? Let's do it.
I mean,
yeah.
We need to strengthen our numbers, and we don't need them coming back again and trying to move in on our turf. We should move in on their turf. Shock and awe.
I like it. Let's do it.
Right, Maria.
Yeah.
Where do these Blue Jackets hang around town?
I
like that you're doing like a Dice Clay. Hey, little Bo Peep.
Well, I know that you see them hanging around different spots making trouble, but I don't know where their headquarters are. But you could start with some of their local haunts and see if you can figure it out.
Come on, Enzo. Let's go knock one back at the local distillery.
All right.
Hey.
Wait, do we have money? Did we start with any money?
I'll say you have some light spending cash. I don't want to get bogged down into economics too much?
How much?
No. I just mean like if we go to the bar right now.
Oh yeah, we got pocket
We
change.
got enough to like pay, right? We don't gotta steal the drinks.
Yeah, you can buy some cheap.
We can buy a loaf of bread at the market if you want, and we can sit down and make RP.
Well, because we're also like gangsters, so we could just go in there and order the drinks, and then when they try to charge us, we'd be like, "Fuck off," So that's why I want to know the situation we're walking into.
Maria says this. She digitally sends you an information packet of a local roadhouse style and she's like, there's always a few of those punks hanging around this place. It's a cheap place to get a drink, and usually a lot of the roughnecks hang out there that work in the fields. Kind of rowdy, so be careful, okay? We don't need anybody else ending up like Giuseppe.
Hey, this is outside the dome.
This is at the edge of the dome, yeah.
Hey Maria, I was wondering, do you know where the local orphanage is?
I can find that out.
Yeah, we're thinking of starting maybe like a Space Dragons Junior.
You want to
get, baby dragons, some kind of like giving back to the community. Being like, since we're such upstanding citizens, we want to show that next generation the proper ways to walk through life.
You know what, Enzo? We should hold a toy drive.
Yeah.
For the orphans.
Julian's always thinking. So yeah, Maria, if you could find that out for us, that'd be great.
I'll find out what I can about local orphanages.
Yeah, maybe start a foundation, a little tax write-off.
All right, I'll look into that.
All right, so I guess we'll go to the bar.
Enzo, always thinking about the dealing. Tax write-offs.
I'm trying to do
business
all kinds of crimes,
incentives, forgery,
murder to tax fraud.
Yeah, we got a motorcycle. Now all we need is a machine gun and an 8-year-old, and we can be like fucking Pablo Escobar, bro.
Do you guys doing anything else, or are you going to go to this roadhouse that's out just outside the dome?
Let's go to the roadhouse, dude.
Roadhouse.
I don't know how to ride a bike, so Julian has to be the driver, and I'm gonna hold.
So you guys,
and I'm not a small guy. I mean, I think of myself as small because I'm from that planet with all the tall people.
I'm already hunched over on this planet because the gravity is so strong.
So you guys get on a little scooter and make your way slowly to the edge of the dome, and there's like this section where it's like partly open. There's like a proper sealed area to let you into the dome, and there's this sort of midway between being outside the dome, but you're still breathing outside air, and it's like partly covered. And there are sort of these businesses, including like mechanics and stuff. If you're working on equipment or something, you don't have to come all the way into the city to go back out to an industrial site or something like that. So there's a lot of small industrial businesses like that, including the Roadhouse, which is a ramshackle structure. Looks like it's made out of found, like shantytown, like found metals, repurposed parts of construction. But it's a fairly big joint, and there is all manner of roughneck vehicles parked outside, motorcycles and trucks and cars. There's nothing flashy, right? There's no fancy stuff, but there is some cool stuff. And the place, you hear the music bumping from inside before you even turn off your moped. 2
questions. What kind of music?
That's a good question. We haven't talked much about some of those cultural details.
This is Gamma on the industrial planet. It's just hard industrial techno matrix style music.
I think it's like country western industrial
with a little bit of stomp,
like banging and like a lot of heavy beats, like mechanical beats, banjo.
A lot of banjo. And now a banjo solo.
Yeah. And then there's some kind of dance that the ladies like to do to get their boyfriends into that is like a line dancing equivalent. Some kind of line dancing equivalent that occurs.
Now the second question. On this planet, Is our like little scooter / Vespa super lame?
It's not cool. Yeah, it's
Especially when
All right.
two people roll up.
Yeah,
on it.
100%. Julian, I want you to park it next to like the coolest fucking motorcycle in the whole place. Like whatever.
As I put on my blank mask and I say, "Hey, I'll find you when I need you," and I walk into the roadhouse.
Oh, you're just gonna ditch me? What the fuck?
I
All
I,
right.
not when I'm wearing this mask. Like I can't hang around you with this.
Which
mask
one is
on.
that mask? Which mask is that?
As I can hide in a crowd and act inconspicuous. No one will notice you
Okay.
unless you
So
draw
we
attention
should
to
do
yourself.
opposites. So I should be very conspicuous.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the name of the other the red the blue jackets?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna walk in right after him, and I am going to like. What do I see once I walk in? Is it just a shit show?
You walk in, the music's blaring. The bar is in the middle, long rectangular bar that you can access from all sides. To one side, there is whatever our space gamma equivalency of bar games is. I don't know if they just playing pool or
It's fucking horseshoes, but with steel beams.
laser horseshoes. I don't know. They're playing their bar game. There's a whole section of bar games here, right? And then there's the dance floor where there's a bunch of people doing whatever their version of line dancing is, and the band / DJ performing. And then the other side of the bar is like booths and tables, and that's more like people sitting down and talking to each other and visiting. And there is all manner of lower and middle class folk here. There's like a lot of people that look like they work in the fields. Their skin is like rashed from that air you guys have experienced. Their clothes are filthy jumpsuits kind of outfits, like painter's clothes, coveralls. That's what I'm looking for. Overalls, coveralls. And then there's also some other scenes. There's some like motorcycle gang looking dudes. In the gangy looking dudes, you definitely see some guys sporting the classic blue jacket, and it's loud.
I'll mosey on over to the Blue Jackets, listening in and being inconspicuous.
How are you being inconspicuous? Like, what are you doing?
I jump on the dance floor and I get in the line.
Roll some kind of performance roll for catching out of this line.
10.
So you're not from here,
You
but the
charismatic motherfucker.
you feel the beat of the music.
Yo, Uncle Joey played in a band. This was their best song.
Since Julian only said we're going over here to fuck these guys up, that's what's in Enzo's head right now. So I'm just walking over to those guys. Do I see a bottle or a glass or anything on any of the tables around them?
Booze bottles of some kind, yeah.
I just grab one of the bottles and I hit it on top of the head of whoever has their back to me.
Okay, roll strength.
I don't want to kill the guy after we found out how weak they are. Dang it, I didn't think about that. I was hoping just to like start a bar fight, but I might just end up murdering someone. Oh, that is a fail. I got a 5.
So you snatch a bottle off a table and start to come up behind the blue coat hanging out, and once you're back, and you pull up your hand, and as you get to the crest of where you're going to accelerate to strike the man, an arm comes up and grabs it, and it's the bouncer. And he is a giant of a man, solid block of a human being. And he grabs you by the wrist and says, "What do you think you're doing?"
I do have my new advanced move, which is the Vulcan. So when I parlay using a logical argument, parlay meaning any interaction, then right?
I feel that that's any social role. Yeah, that as long as you fulfill the requirement of a logical argument.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, hey, that motherfucker's sleeping with my wife.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking hard. I wasn't thinking correctly, but my emotions got the best of me.
Roll intelligence.
That is gonna be a 9. So mixed.
He takes the bottle out of your hand and is like, "You can't be here if you're starting shit." And he gets between you and the blue coat. I'm gonna have to ask you to go outside.
Okay, before I leave, I am going to say very loud. So, did they know? Did the blue coats notice this going down?
They probably did. Somebody probably was like after the bartender grabbed you or the bouncer grabbed you and started talking. Some of them probably noticed.
Okay, I'm going to say very loudly that if any of you blue coat jabronis have a problem with the space dragons. I'm here. I'm all by myself, and I'll take any of you on outside. And then I walk out.
Oh shit. Okay. That seems like that should be like a charisma intimidation roll too, but
Can I do strength if I do intimidation?
Sure.
10. So I look strong.
Yeah, you look strong and you walk out. Julian, you are kind of privy to all this because you were paying attention to it.
Why all of this is going on, I do a back step and start heading toward like back offices or like any kind of like, backstage area that I could see.
In the back, a hallway. And then there's bathrooms, and then there is a kitchen. Like those are the doors in the hallway, and then there's probably like an emergency exit in the back, closed.
So yeah, I go into the kitchen and snoop around, see if there's any kind of like office.
Snoop around.
Okay, are you strutting in the kitchen like you own the place? Or are you stealthing?
I try to like I walk. There are like drink servers probably going like in and out. So I probably just like kind of slip in, with one of them. I like grab a tray that's like just sitting on the bar, and then I walk back into the.
Okay, roll. You need to roll something here. I don't know exactly what it is. I guess it's charisma.
Yeah, that's my stat.
I'm this person.
9.
That's a mixed result. You walk back, and someone back there is like taking all the glasses off trays and like cleaning them. And they start taking the glasses off the tray you're holding, and they look you in the face and they're like, "Who are you?"
I'm new. Hey, someone's causing trouble over there. Who should I tell?
Oh, you gotta tell the bouncer. What's your name?
It doesn't matter. And then I just kind of like, so I gotta get this. I gotta get this tray back.
Okay. Why don't you also make like a wisdom roll to see?
8.
So there was another doorway out of the kitchen that went to another room, but you couldn't quite see what it was.
I go back into the club and I start looking around for all the blue jackets that are still there, and I want to try and figure out which one's the leader of the group that's there.
Okay, so by the time you walk back out, 3 or probably 4 blue jackets are walking out the front door, and there's probably another 4 or 5 hanging out in the bar. One is like just drunk at the bar hitting on somebody.
Yeah, I'll go over to those guys and I just kind of blend in, and I'm just gonna sit at the bar and wait for the call for reinforcements.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that guy's like trying to talk up somebody at the bar. There's the other 3 are hanging out by where all the blue jackets were before. So we flash outside. Where did you just standing in the middle of the parking lot?
I'm waiting. I'm doing that like real cool like Mafia thing where like I take off my coat, fold it real nicely, and then like I take off my tie and I fold it up real, and I'm just like pulling up my sleeves and just getting ready, maybe moving my suspenders a little bit, Let's go.
So as you're doing this, 4 blue jackets walk out of the bar into the dusty parking lot, finishing up rolling up your cuffs.
Question, are any of the blue jacket members smaller than me?
Yeah, I mean, they're all shapes and sizes. They're definitely some wiry dudes.
I asked that because it says that I could levitate anything smaller than me.
Yeah. There's definitely guys who are.
All right, I am going to levitate the smallest person with a 10.
What does the move say?
On a 10, I have total control. I wanted to take him high in the air and drop him, but it says the max damage I can do is just my regular damage, so I guess I can't take him that high in the air.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a fine way to damage somebody.
But yeah, it says you can lift, move, or throw creatures or objects smaller than you with your mind. When you do, you roll the appropriate casting stat. On a hit, you have total control of it and can move it around at will, or break your connection with a throw to a near range. Deal your damage. Oh, could I throw him at the other guys? Yeah. And deal damage on all 3?
Not probably all 4. Probably one guy you hit with him.
And the guy who I'm throwing, so they both get damage.
Yes. Oh, so you got a 10. So
yeah. So if I got a 7 through 9, I would have to take one of the 2, which would be take -1 ongoing to casting magic until I take camp, or put yourself in a spot. The GM will tell you how. But luckily for me, I didn't. So I'm going to lift the smallest guy and throw him at the biggest guy.
Okay, so they walk out. The 4 of them walk out. One of the guys starts lifting up right about when one of the guys starts to talk, and he looks over confusion, and then it slams into him. So roll your damage.
I got a 3.
Okay, they both take 3 damage. That's still a considerable amount of damage at this level. So they slam into each other and fall to the ground. What does it look like when Enzo is doing? What does Enzo look like when he's doing this?
So like a hand gravity gun?
Yeah, because you can't do crazy shit with it. Like you can only lift someone your own size. So that makes sense. It's not like a full industrial thing. You've got like a small.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just like pointing it at him. So it's like point it. Maybe I'm just being dramatic with it, and I'll just like slam it into,
Slammed him into the other guy.
Yeah.
You slam into the other guy, and the 2 guys that are on their feet see you using the weapon, and they both charge you and go to beat the shit out of you. So roll some Defy Dangers.
Nope, that's not good. 4.
So you're gonna get beat up by these guys a little bit. I rolled max damage, so you take 5 damage.
Take 5? I got my armor though, right? For at least
Your armor.
okay.
So the 2 guys just start fucking haymakering you and kicking the shit out of you. Julian, are you trying to do anything inside the bar?
I want to go near the guy who's chatting up somebody, and I want to spill my drink on him.
What the fuck?
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Oh, here, let me help. And I like grab some napkins and like, oh no, nothing's gonna get that out. Oh, okay, come on, I'm so sorry. And I like I'm like gesturing. Let me get you to the bathroom. And I'll clean you off.
What are you trying to do, dude?
Grabs you by the scruff, pulls you in close, and he says, "You're gonna pay for this dry cleaning bill, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
Whoa, I don't want any trouble. Like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, anything. Just please don't hurt me. Please.
It's gonna cost at least $60 to get this clean, don't you think?
Oh, well, I don't have $60 on me at the moment, but there are other ways I could pay you.
Roll charisma.
7.
He's only a little interested.
Or he's too interested.
Oh.
No, please. I swear, like, I can get this stain out. Just let me take care of it. You won't even need to send it to the dry cleaners. It'll be good as new, I promise. I can take care of it.
Give me your wallet first.
I don't have a wallet.
Give me your money.
I don't have any money. I just told you I don't have any money. It's all digital these days. I got a tab here.
Transfer me credit.
I'm broke. I got a tab.
Buy me a round of drinks.
Deal.
And clean my jacket.
Okay, not a problem.
Always with the add-ons.
I take his jacket and I'm taking it to the bathroom.
Let's cut back outside. What are you doing, Enzo?
I'm gonna pull out whatever makes me use lightning. I guess it's just a taser at this point.
Yeah, it's just a space taser.
Cool. I'm gonna use my taser on some motherfuckers.
I think these are all things you've modified.
Yeah, so maybe it's just like an all-in-one.
Omni tool.
Whoever's punching me on my right side,
Okay.
I'll go for that person. Dude, I got a 6.
Oh, fail. They continue to beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I don't like that. Stop that.
Take 2 damage. And the other 2 guys who are fucked up get up and run over to start beating your ass. So also roll another Defy Danger, or you're gonna get additional ass beat.
What's my surroundings? Like, what's out there? Is it just like a bunch of bikes and shit?
I just imagined it's like from dusk till dawn. Like there's just like a bunch of vehicle wreckages and motorcycles and like cars just like chilling out on a dirt lot in front of this house.
Big dirt lot, yeah.
But I could just roll my strength against theirs, right?
I think you could roll strength, yeah. In this, as these guys charge in, maybe they come in to punch and you fucking shove them back or something.
It's the best case scenario. I have not been rolling well. A 9.
A 9's a mixed result.
Can they trade damage?
Yeah, let's trade damage.
5.
Nice. So the 2 guys run in and you're taking hits from the other side, and so you just throw a haymaker at one of them and knock him cold cock out, but the other one comes in with an elbow and hits you. And so now you're fighting 3 guys. And Julian, what are you doing in the bathroom with this guy's jacket?
Are you taking that guy off, dude? Is that what's going on?
No, he didn't come with me to the bathroom. I put on the jacket and then I put on my demon mask and I walk out the bathroom into the club. I'm gonna walk towards the stage up to the DJ.
You have to walk up on the stage? Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm looking at the DJ with my demon mask.
Just start DJing, bro.
You don't have to roll for that, right? That just happened.
That just happened.
Okay, he runs away because his options are like run away or fight you.
Oh, I just grab the mic, stop the track. I don't know how it works in the future. I put my hand in the DJ orb,
Yeah.
Start rapping, bro.
and I turn the lights down, and I grab the mic.
There's some rapping.
The Blue Jackets are
instance.
no more. Only Space Dragon. And then I drop the beat. And it's like
Only Space
Space
Dragon.
Dragons.
Only Space
Dragons.
Dragons.
So roll charisma.
I hope you get like a fucking 15 right now, dude.
Well, I can only roll 14 and I got it.
Shut up. Like, yeah.
So the beat drops and it's the best song of the night. Just so it's fat and the people on the dance floor, no context for what the fuck you just. But it was you look dope as hell and you're scary as fuck and the beat is killer and the lights are freaking out too. Like automated lighting is suddenly better than it was before. And they are loving it. But the dudes who are Blue Jackets that are in the bar stand up and start walking to the stage. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, I look at that guy without the jacket, but they probably all want to fight me and they're not
Yeah,
afraid.
he only wants to fight you. So if you give him the stare, he charges. He runs, run through people now to get to you.
Okay. I jump off the stage and go whoop 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 whoop.
So you're running away.
Yeah.
Oh, to defy the danger.
7.
7, 11.
So you can't get away from him fast enough to run, so you turn into the crowd of dancers, and now you are.
Yeah, I'm just looking
dancing.
at all of them and
They
like
all step back from you.
yeah, clearing a path out of my way.
And the other guys are coming from different sides, trying to swim through the crowd to get to you. Outside, what do you want to do, Enzo?
Let's try it again.
You gonna lightning or are you gonna punch?
I am gonna do another little levitate. Let's do that little guy again.
Yeah,
Just keep fucking picking his ass up. Oh fuck yes. 14.
nice. And you slam him into one of the other dudes.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah,
You pick it up and slam him over into the next guy. Roll your damage.
4.
4. Okay, the little guy you've been throwing doesn't get back up. And the last 2 guys, one is injured. The one guy fighting you he's still gonna try to punch your ass. So roll defy danger.
So I could just do a strength check, right? My strength against his strength.
Sure, yeah, as long as you explain it within the context of how it describes
So
strength.
he's trying to punch me. I'm literally gonna try to catch it.
Okay, yeah. Roll that.
Aw, 5.
5? Okay, no, you get hit.
Nope, you did not catch that.
2 damage.
Damn, dude, I'm getting fucked up.
And the one guy who you got thrown at, the little guy got thrown at him, he gets up and he gets on his device to starts trying to call for backup, like trying to call somebody else in the gang. And then inside Julian, you're pushing through the crowd while guys are coming at you from different angles through that crowd. What's your goal here? What are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna push my way through the crowd, and then whenever someone gets up to me, I'll just smack him in the face.
Okay, so you push through the cloud, and as you're coming out.
Well, actually, I got an idea. I have adventuring gear, so I want to use one to get out like a little grapple hook onto one of the lighting fixtures and pull it down onto somebody's head,
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna Batman swing. You're gonna try to drop it on the audience.
causing pandemonium.
Okay, roll.
6.
Okay, you are fumbling for this grappling device as one of the guys gets up to you and just fucking smacks you in the face, and you take 4 damage. He hits you square in the nose. You dazed from it. You're pretty sure your nose. And then we're back outside.
2 guys left. One
Yeah.
a little bit hurt. One not hurt at all.
One not hurt at all and attacking you aggressively, and one little hurt and making a phone call.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we just need to keep doing what I'm doing. Let's do it. I'll pick up the guy who's making a phone call. I'm going to have his phone come out of his hand and hit the other guy that has no damage.
Oh yeah.
5. I'm going to get beat up, dude. I'm going to die.
This guy hits you again for 2. Luckily, your vest is soaking some of that damage, so he's just pecking away at you, just fiercely attacking. The other guy gets his phone call off. It's going down to the roadhouse right now. This guy's beating our asses. So now I'm going to start rolling chance of backup showing up on your turn every time, John. So let's go inside. Julian, one of the guys is on you and fighting you, and the other are very close to being on top of you as well. What are you doing?
Just gonna try to push that guy to the ground and try to get out of this place. 7.
You can either make the push as you take a hit and go for it, or you can block the hit and stay where you are and take that.
I'll take the hit.
You usually do. 2 damage. Yeah, he throws an elbow at you as you push out of the crowd and are now making your way to the door. Then we go outside. What's going on? Are you going to keep fighting this guy who's going to beat your ass?
Yep. This time, though, I am going to use one of my knives, specifically the one that I can call back to me, and I'm going to levitate that, and I'm going to try to not penetrate his eyeball, but like slice his eye so he can't see. Like maybe just like a cross. Like it comes by, it's like right, you know?
Yeah, you can give him a nasty scar.
Good cut. Try to do some, a little bit of damage. Fuck with his seeing, or fuck with his sight. Okay, well, I got an 8.
Mixed. That means we trade damage.
I got a 5.
You got a 5?
You got a what?
4. What's your HP at?
I'm not even half yet. I got 7 hits. My HP is 15, so now I'm at 10 actually. So I could heal myself, but if I don't, then I double hurt myself. It's a real scary thing to do. Oh, I thought I got a negative. If
only healing somebody else, you pick up. I don't think you get double damage. I think that seems dangerous. If you roll a fail, I still get to fuck with you, and maybe that at that point anything can happen. But if you get a mixed result, I would say that's nothing happened.
Okay. So how does that? Do I have to? I can't be in combat while I'm doing that, or how would that work?
So your damage was 5, and his damage was 4. He punches you in the gut, and you slash across his face with the knife, and he staggers back, grabbing his face, screaming in pain, and like eyes closed, blood, and you can just see his hand and blood pouring out from behind his hand as he's screaming. And the guy on the phone stands up and looks at you and says, "What the fuck is this?"
It's simple. You guys try to come into our neighborhood and take our corners and cut us out. We're in charge of this neighborhood. And now you have to be made an example of.
You're going to get your fucking ass beat when everybody else shows up. And then we're going to roll to see if reinforcements show up. Odds or evens, John?
Odds.
1. No one's there right now. So you don't know if he's bluffing.
I look at him and like, it doesn't matter. You'll be dead before they get here.
You motherfucker. And he goes to run towards the bar as Julian is coming out the front door.
I make straight eye contact with him.
He freezes.
And like push him out the way, and I'd like try to take in the situation of what's going on outside.
You see you dudes on the ground unconscious, maybe dead, and then one guy is bent over screaming and playing, clutching his face. His blood is just pouring. And that guy runs inside after you stop making eye contact.
What's law enforcement, government, everything on this planet right here?
There is like old gamma government.
Are they on the take or higher ups, or like should I confirm the kills or just like leave them there?
You're not 100% privy to that information in terms of what super high up is happening, like politically, but you know that like local PD, like you would need to probably establish that.
Okay.
If that makes sense. They got to know who you are, and you got to start paying them or whatever your arrangement. So, Julian, it's your turn. What do you do?
I go over to the unconscious guy and I take off his jacket and I throw it at Enzo. I go, "Put this on."
I put on the jacket, I guess. My jacket's still like folded, so yeah, I'll put on that jacket.
I don't have a plan.
All right. Well, now we're outside. We can just leave.
Yeah. You don't want to just leave? I'm down for just.
Or go out of the roadhouse.
4 of them?
Yeah, well, the 4 guys that were chasing. No, 5 of them, because one of your guys ran in there. One of them's the guy who walked in.
I pull out my gun and I take Enzo hostage. You guys better back off or those blue jackets gonna get it.
Guys, obviously I'm a blue jacket because I'm wearing a blue jacket. We're in the gang together, so you have to help me, logically.
Guy knows you're the guy. Like, you don't have some magical...
I forgot.
Logically.
I forgot.
That's the motherfucker who's been beating ass. And the other guy's like, that masked lunatic is who we're trying to beat the ass of. Let's go beat both their asses. And they guys charge down.
Yeah, I shoot my gun at one of them. 8.
8 is a mixed result. So you want to spend an ammo, or you want to be put in a bad situation,
I'll
or
spend an ammo.
Yep.
6 damage.
okay, you kill a guy.
Shit. I forgot. I keep forgetting. Like, I'm trying not to, like, murder people.
Pull out your gun and just pah! And one of the blue jackets just goes down hard on the ground. Enzo, you want to do something before I roll for reinforcement?
I'm sorry. I had to look at a text message from work. What just happened?
I killed a guy.
He pulled out his gun and just shot one of the guys charging him, and he fell down to the floor, probably dead.
Okay, I'm going to throw my he didn't shoot the guy that went and got him, right?
No, he just shot one of the random guys that was
I shot the guy without a jacket.
Yeah, shot the guy without a jacket.
Oh, he shot one of the guys on the floor?
No,
No.
the
Inside that he took the jacket of, that he spilled the drink on.
Oh, okay. I am going to throw or levitate my knife at the guy who went inside or I already did damage on, hopefully to kill him. And that is going to be an 11. And the damage is 5. Slice and dice.
Yeah. Are you just throwing it straight at him, like in the jugular, or are you like, is it like a magical like
No, I want it to be magical as shit, like Homeboy's thing from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yondu.
Yeah, like
Yondu's
Yondu's arrow.
Slashes like
yeah, like so it just comes in from the side, it just slashes at his throat.
Blood just sprays out
sprays everywhere, yeah.
All to the ground. There's like 3 guys left and one extremely injured guy who's probably ran away. The guy with the face injury is probably trying to. So three people left. Odds or evens on backup?
Odds.
2. I'm gonna roll a D4 -1. So there's still a chance nobody shows. 2 guys show up on motorcycles and pull into the parking lot and jump off their bikes, and they're wearing the blue jackets, and they see the shit that's gone. The blue jackets you're shooting at, those 3 guys have now closed the distance and are gonna start trying to beat ass. So I need you both to roll to find dangers.
9.
How are they coming at us?
They're charging at you with their fists.
I am going to perfectly time a dodge move with
roll dexterity,
precision, and intelligence. I'm going to calculate the angle in which he's. You ever see Sherlock, the Robert Downey Jr. one? I'm going to do some of that shit right there.
Slow down time, and
I'm going to math it up in my head and fucking move out of the way. The old math and move.
I don't know. Maybe you could use your levitation to.
No, well, because it's. Am I allowed to use one of my tags to like on a defense? When it's like I'm not taking the initiative. You know what I'm saying? Well, it doesn't even matter because I fucking.
So you get hit 2 guys. So you're gonna get 1d4 plus 1 damage. The tune of 4 damage.
So I probably really should have done that fucking healing shit on that in between.
And then Julian got
what was my damage?
4.
I dropped down to all 4s, hoping to trip them as they come running. Roll like a log.
I think
and that trips one of them up, but it just sends a fist flying in Enzo's face.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. You do something chaotic that does not help or hinder your situation. What are you guys gonna do? And then the 2 other guys get to.
I want to run over to the new guys and try to steal one of their bikes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, how are you doing this?
By running over to the bikes and just jumping on.
They've gotten off these bikes and are coming towards you. You're assuming you're gonna have to run through them. Or...
Yeah, I'm just gonna charge through them.
So are you rolling a strength check?
Yep. 1.
How'd you get a 1 on it?
I have a -1 in strength.
Oh, so you go to run and the guy just fucking kicks you and you fall to the ground taking 4 damage. And these 2 guys are going to focus on trying to beat your ass down. What are you going to do, Enzo?
Yeah, you just hear...
So I'm going to do a little healing, a little self-care, and I got an 8.
Nothing happened. So then... all have to avoid getting your ass beat. 3 guys are trying to beat up Enzo, and 2 guys are successfully beating up Julian.
So I got to make 3 dodges.
No, you make 1, and if you fail, they get a +1 for the extra dudes, which is traditional Dungeon World rules.
So I'll try to bounce my way out of there. Get that bounce on, and that'll be a 10.
10 to sprint away, run away.
Not run away, but just like they're trying to fight me, right? Not dexterity, the gravity thing.
Yeah,
Just kind of like bounce.
Yeah,
That's how I'm called. The little it bounces them off me, like bounces their fists away.
Yeah, so you use your gravity gun to sort of throw them off as you're dodging the attacks and blocking the 3 guys. What is Julian doing?
I'm gonna grab one and roll him over me. Dodge the second one.
Okay, with what stat?
Dexterity. 4.
Oh my god. Take 5 damage.
I died.
Both. You died?
I'm
You
dead.
passed out?
He's unconscious right now. We'll see if he dies. You guys came to a bar and started a bar.
We did come to their bar and just start talking so much shit, dude.
And that was like really unprompted too. Like there was like, oh yeah, you could do this, you could investigate that.
I said I would find you when I needed you.
You told me we were coming here to beat up some yellow jackets.
You see Julian go limp. It's your turn, Enzo.
Okay, I'm gonna use my thing to kind of like bounce myself back to get some space.
Yeah.
Like get some range. All right, so I'm gonna do that to kind of put me in a little bit of range from those guys. I'm gonna use my lightning or my electricity.
Roll it.
All right, so I'm just gonna go for 1, and that's a 10,
Nice.
and that's a 1. So good damage, just a little shock.
Torques in pain as you zap. And then you got to roll Defy Danger as the other 2 guys are joining in on the 3 guys you're fighting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep bouncing my way away from them, like kind of just like some fucking Bugs Bunny shit. Every time they come, they start running towards me. I'm just gonna bounce a little this way, and then bounce that way, you know.
Okay, roll for me to maintain this.
And that is gonna be an 11.
Okay, so they are struggling to catch you as you shift gravity with your little gravity tool, just enough to keep out of arm's reach from these guys. What is your move after that?
More lightning, more electricity.
You healed me?
7.
Apparently not. Low orders prior.
7. Lose control of the spell or otherwise put into a spot. Casting the spell drains you. Take -1 to casting until I rest. It wrecks my body and leaves me, and then I take a D6 damage. Do I choose or do you choose?
You choose from that list.
I am going to take. Okay, I'm just going to have to do the -1 to this till I rest, but I still get the hit, right?
Yeah, your tool gets a little overheated and starts working like sluggishly now.
4. I'll take it. A 4. It was the same guy that I shot it at.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the guys injured because one of the guys was the guy that you threw a guy at that went inside. So you attack that guy, he's dead. You're just gonna try and warrior attrition these guys by yourself?
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of right now.
I mean, you could try to heal Julian.
Where's he at to me?
If you're bobbing and weaving, you could roll your bob and weave again and then try to get over to him and heal him. You could also get on.
Yeah, but if I take his damage, if I fuck up and I take his damage.
That's right. I forgot about that part.
Then we're both dead. No, they've been chasing me around. So like,
why don't you roll intelligence to avoid these fools and strength to grab?
Okay, so intelligence, I got an 8.
The mixed result.
And then strength, I got a 9.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit you then, but then you can do all these things, or you can not do these things and not be hit. It's just gonna be 1d4, no added damage.
I only got 3 hit points left.
So it's the 50-50. We're talking 50-50 chance.
Yeah. Doing what I'm doing, just pick these guys off one by one with my electricity.
Well, these are all choices.
I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
You try to make this plan work, but you're not able to get really over.
So, how many are left? 4 still, or 5 still?
No.
Or did one of them go down from the 2 lightning hits?
4 guys still. Jesus.
Is it 4 still? So it's my turn though. It's my turn because I never went.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, I did go. No, I did go. No, but it's now that's their turn. So I have to roll again for my Defy Danger.
kind of you're just gonna keep going though in one.
Yeah, but I got to keep rolling against them. So to get away from them, I got an 11, and then to attack them, 5.
All right.
So we did, bro. So
At this point, the local authorities show up, and the Blue Jackets scatter, and the two of you are arrested, unless you want to fight the cops.
no, I'm not trying to fight the cops, dude. Not yet.
So you are picked up. So the cops show up, and the Blue Jackets scatter, and you're too beat up to really run. And they arrest you, put you in the gamma equivalent of a space squad car is, and they call medics for the injured people. So let's go to Julian, who did get to 0 HP. So as the rules of Dungeon World work, you roll 2d6 plus nothing.
9.
And on a mixed
lives.
And on a mixed result, you have to pay the lawyer to pay off the cops. But that's a good, you should lose your wealth point. I like that. Because there needs to be some kind of punishment for you guys.
And we lost our influence because now the Blue Jackets are like on.
Yeah, because I'm in jail and you're in the hospital.
So maybe that's part of it too. You lose time. But I think, you guys are not around for a couple of days to enforce your territory. And the Blue Jackets are vengeful and are probably now have a stronghold.
How many Blue Jackets are there?
I think there's more now.
Yeah, not even the dope Space Dragon beat could stop.
No, because we put like at least 5 of their guys in the hospital, 6 of their guys. There was 8 there and 2 more showed up.
How many Hell's Angels do you think?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if our gang was already controlling them, they can't be that big that they weren't fucking with. He only had a van full of guys. He didn't have 7 vans full of guys, you know? So like they can't be that fucking huge.
Grenade handle this huge army of rough. They probably don't have a ton of guys, and they probably encroach on your territory by just being extremely active and mobbing around everywhere and fucking with and you know what I mean? It's probably a van of guys now that's like 7 blue jackets going around fucking everything up and talking shit on the space dragons, being like, that fuck, the space dragons are dead. Fuck the space dragon. This is Blue Jacket territory. You all owe us money, and we're gonna break all your shit right now and go to the next business. You get picked up out front of the police station probably by the lawyer, and he picks you up and drives you back to the office where Marie is there, and the lawyer takes your wealth. And then Maria's like, what happened to you guys? One second you were gonna go talk to some Blue Jackets, and next you're trying to fight the whole world? Look at you. And she starts like doubting on you like motherly. Oh, look, and tries to like sits you down and starts feeding you food. Italian space leftovers.
Space leftovers? I'm trying to think what space leftovers are. Like dehydrated food?
Yeah, something, dehydrated.
All right, Julian, so what's the plan?
I don't know, Enzo. What is the plan? You're a loose cannon.
You told me you wanted to go over there and fight those guys.
Not like that. I was trying to get some information first.
Okay.
We gotta figure out where they operate.
Yeah.
Now they're crawling all over the place.
That is true. They have to have a base operation like we do.
Now he's got a head on his shoulders. Now he's got a brain between those ears.
Hughes was the guy that said, let's go to the box.
But I wasn't the guy who started beating up those guys.
This guy. You have that mask that can make you blend in everywhere, huh?
Oh, you mean this mask? And I put on the demon mask and I look him in the eye.
It's very unnerving when he looks at you with the demon mask. It makes you very uncomfortable.
Oh, I have to do something. I have to fight him or run.
Well,
you just have to react.
Nope, I choose to fight him. I am going to I'm going to punch him right in the face.
you cock me in the face, and like my mask like glitches out for a second and changes over to another one.
Boys, Maria says, calm down. You just need to work on your communication. Communication's the key to any relationship.
Okay.
All right.
Now, I did look into those orphanages you were talking about.
Yeah,
Oh.
tell me a little more, Maria.
There's an orphanage not too far from here that has was set up after one of the industrial sites had an extreme fire and killed a whole lot of people, including a bunch of parents. Some benefactor who sued the company built this orphanage for all these disenfranchised children. That might be a good place to start. I also looked into starting a charity. You have to have someone's name to start it under, and now you both got yourselves a criminal record if you didn't already.
Maria, would you like to have a charity all of your own?
I don't know. That seems like a lot of pressure.
Don't worry.
Think of all the good you could do in the
me and Julian
world.
would take care of everything. You would just have your name on it.
All right. Well, if we actually get to do good, though, and
Yeah.
the
Of
money,
course.
we don't have any money to. We just spent our last money on the lawyer to get you two bozos out of jail.
We need to figure out a plan.
Maybe we should just call it off. Max and all the other guys are dead, and
No, we can't do that, Maria. You
Listen.
know what the Nova tribe would do to us if we just abandoned them.
Also, I've been a space dragon for 1 week, and now I am willing to die for them. All right? This is done. We're killing all of those blue jackets. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. Maybe a gas leak. I might need you to tail them.
me.
Not you, Maria. Why haven't you made the foundation yet?
Okay, I'll get on the paperwork.
Anyways, follow some red jackets. Don't get seen.
That's what I was trying to do before we started busting heads.
That's not what you told me. Listen, I'm just the guy who follows orders. You gave me an order, I did it.
But fine, I will be more explicit with my orders in the future.
All right.
Okay, now.
I like it a lot. What should I do while you are tailing those guys?
I want you and Giuseppe to go down the block.
Oh yeah, can I use that time while he's following them to heal Giuseppe? We're gonna need that guy. Just the two of us, 2-man gang is not working.
Yeah, if you
Like
want
only Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker can pull that off. No one else, dude. We need backup.
well, they had Jackie Chan. You guys don't have a Jackie Chan.
Yeah, neither of us are Jackie Chans. We're just 2 Chris Tuckers, bro. You can't have 2 Chris Tuckers just running around saying funny shit.
So, if you want to spend an extended time trying to heal him and roll at it, hold on, he's doing a little side mish. That's
Yeah, it's like help it out a little bit.
Yeah, and I'll go out and figure out try to get the word around town and figure out where the Blue Jacket headquarters is.
I think you should literally just follow him. If you're able to blend in anywhere, talking to people's gonna make it
No, you gotta find one first. Do you see any Blue Jackets around? Oh yeah, there was one over there. And then I go over there.
Then I go over there.
nobody knows where the place is, but you do find out where some of them are currently. There's a truck driving around that has a gang, has like a bunch of blue jackets in it that's been trashing businesses.
I go up to him and I'm like, "Wow, real Blue Jackets! You guys are so cool.
Are they? Wait,
How do I get me one of those jackets?"
What mask are you wearing?
Dash mask.
They one of them walks up to you. We're the Blue Jackets. We run this town.
Oh wow, you do? How can I get a piece of that action?
You think you're tough enough? You don't
Yeah.
hide behind a mask.
I come from a rough neighborhood. They cut up my face, but you should see their faces.
You talk a good talk, kid. You gotta show us what you're made of if you want the Blue Jackets.
I'm a grown ass man.
Show me.
Kick him in the balls.
Whoa.
11.
Oh shit. Just fucking kick him in the balls. And he doubles over. Oh! And these guys just laugh at him. And then he's all pissed off. and he grabs you by the scruff and throws you into the back seat with the other guys, and they all grab you, and everyone gets in the truck, and you're in the truck now with them. And they drive off down the street towards Blue Jacket headquarters. Why don't you roll your powers and tell me what you're doing to help Giuseppe?
How does my healing stuff work? I would assume it was just like something I injected into myself. No.
Yeah, maybe you take out some of your own blood. Maybe you use nanites. Maybe you have nanites.
I think I like that because you could have maybe like a gooey thing. Is gooey maybe? Or a glove or something comes out of it and it can spread on just a certain area. Like that's how I do my healing. And then if I fail, maybe sometimes they attack me.
Yeah, they can attack your hand and fucking eat
Yeah.
something.
They're like, fuck you, man. We don't want to do this shit. They're becoming sentient. That's what it is.
Yeah. They have a really short life cycle.
So yeah, I'm gonna just like
So every mixed result when you heal is actually a nanite revolt.
good thing they don't live long enough for it to fucking matter.
AI technology is that advanced.
So yeah, I'm just getting all that all them nanites all up on them.
Roll your thing.
I am at a 9.
On that roll?
Yes.
So you're gonna take some damage then. Pretty extensive, but oh, you roll to see how much you heal him, right? So
Yeah.
you're gonna roll your own damage. Or the nanites are angry.
Grrr.
Heal some of it.
Generations.
And Giuseppe's like, thank you for.
Because like, how many hit points does he have?
Probably has like a blue jacket guy would have, right? He's just like a dude. Like
Nah, dude, he's like a hardened gangster, bro. He's been this life his whole life. Mean streets.
then maybe,
you know.
but he's not full health right now. He's got probably like a reduced capacity. You're gonna join the Blue Jackets?
Yeah.
I hope that's true.
So they take you drive to a junkyard where the remaining Blue Jackets are hanging out. They're trying to. There's other recruits there because part of the Smashing Up business is also to bring in recruits to try to expand their numbers, and they're basically just doing like fucked up like shit, try to break you and see who's like survives it. Why don't we condense it down to like a few rolls? Like, why don't you give me a dexterity roll?
10.
Okay, so they're like fucking picking up bottles and hitting them with bats at the new recruits that are shattering and seeing who's gonna like puss out and shit, and you just dodge everyone. And then why don't you roll charisma too? Because after that, there's the people who don't seem like little bitches so much.
12.
They're like, this guy's cool as fuck. Look who he
So
does backflips.
mysterious.
Wait, what mask do you have on? The jet mask, you said?
Dashing, man.
Dashing mask. What does that do?
I defy danger with charisma instead of anything else.
Oh.
I don't need to blend in. I'm drawing attention to myself, so my mask wouldn't even work.
So you're then brought before like the leader dude, and he's a little older than the other Blue Jackets you've seen. He's got some gray hair and shit. And he's like, "What's your name, kid?"
Julian Ragu.
All right, Julian. The guys think you got what it takes to become a Blue Jacket.
You're damn right.
Well,
I've never wanted anything more in my life at this exact moment.
Well, so you're in as a cadet. You gotta earn the jacket, but you've passed the entry trials. Tomorrow, the real work begins.
Care to be less vague about this work? All right, then. Well, I can't wait.
Be here tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And he leaves. And they let you go if you want to leave.
I go back to HQ and I go, Enzo, I got an idea, but we're gonna need some vehicular vehicles. Where are we gonna get some?
I think I could probably hotwire a car. I've seen some people do it before. It can't be that hard. So, what's the plan?
I was thinking we could run them over with our vehicle. Don't you think that maybe we should think this through?
This is your plan. You're telling me to think it through. Okay. What did their base look like? Is it like, can we drive through it, or are we driving through a building?
It's that scrapyard down by the dome.
Is it easy to like just drive in there?
I would assume so. It didn't seem like it was reinforced for their protection. I don't know. We just gotta kill that head guy. He seems kind of old.
Interesting.
But I got it in. So I'm just gonna lay low. But now you can come up with the plan and not tell me about it this time.
Well, you said they're at the junkyard. Do you know how many there was there?
A dozen? 20? Question mark?
Question mark. You can't just blow up a junkyard.
Why not?
We can't just burn down a junkyard.
Says who?
So how do we get them?
Maybe we gotta get the people on our side. Revolt against the Blue Jacket.
So you want to work it from the inside and change all the guys to come in here to our side?
Or maybe just install a figurehead that we can manipulate.
Got that charisma.
You know what? Forget the space dragons. We're gonna run the Blue Jackets now.
All right. Well, now that you're cool with them, become friends with everyone, and then I'll come hang out too.
All right. I think I'll show up the next morning and
Wait, no, but now that you got before you go over there, maybe we should just have a plan for you to assassinate the main guy, and then like you could just talk your way into being the head because you got that charisma.
or I'll die.
But you almost died right now. I mean, it doesn't have to be like you just shoot him in the head. We could like go buy some
How
poison.
else are you supposed to kill
We
people?
can go buy some poison. We can go like buy some poison. I heard about poison. Maybe someone was talking about poison.
How about you go figure out how to assassinate this guy, and I'll go work my way deeper into the organization.
All right. So are you gonna go back to the place and
Yeah, I'm gonna
up with those dudes?
I'm gonna do the job.
All right. You go.
Roll charisma because you are sort of playing the part of somebody you're not.
11.
So they make you fucking steal a cop car. So that is your mission, to steal a cop car if you want a blue jacket.
I call the cops and I say, "There's some maniac down on 4th. He's causing a ruckus."
You call the cops. You wait there at 4th.
Like behind a dumpster.
Okay. And eventually a squad car pulls, like drives slowly, is like driving down the road, like slowly, like they're scoping out, looking down the alleys.
I'm gonna use one of my adventure kits, and I'm gonna pull out like a flashbang, and I'm just gonna throw it, and try to draw their attention like away, or try to get them to stop at least.
Okay, so yeah, you throw this like basically firework out. Why don't you roll your dexterity CC? 6. Okay, yeah. You throw it and it spooks the cop who's driving, and he just throttles away because he thinks he's being shot at or something, and just drives away.
So I look over at another blue jacket, and I'm just gonna go, "Oh." Well, you got any ideas?
I think he just shakes his head.
And I call the cops again. That crazy guy, he's throwing like grenades and there's explosions.
So there's a bigger delay this time, and then several cop cars pull down into the neighborhood and park, like three cop cars, and there's like 6 cops get out and start like looking around.
I'm gonna put on my blank mask and I'm just gonna like kind of like act like a homeless person and kind of just like wander around and then try to slip in to one of their cars.
So if they see you, they're gonna stop you and try to question you. So I think you need to roll to not be noticed.
12.
The only thing is that they're stopping everybody right now. That's why there's not a crowd for you to blend into. Whoever is here is immediately being stopped.
Oh, true.
They are busy with other people. Maybe they've got a hold of one of the blue jackets. That's
we never landed on the moon.
And then you're trying to make a break for one of the cop cars.
Real smooth, like.
You're able to slip into a car, but there's no.
Use my knowledge and like, I'll try a hot wire car. Fuck it.
Intelligence.
I have intelligence. I don't have dexterity or strength.
Probably
10.
one of us should have got dexterity.
Oh, well, I'm next level. I think I'm gonna put my point in it, and then I'll have a +1 at least.
So you pop open the panel, and the car starts, and the two of the cops that are near the car turn around and look at.
I floor it.
And goes, hey, 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 and you peel out.
I call dispatch again. Hey, there's like some crazy guy down on 4th. He just stole a cop car. To wherever the Blue Jackets rendezvous is, wherever they told me. The drop off.
Just kind of dipped out of the guys that were kind of tailing you to see you do it, but they didn't see you do it. So you could drive to the hideout, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take it back to the hideout, and the guys are impressed that you rolled back with the fucking squad car. And the leader guy tells one of the other guys to get rid of it. He's like, they got trackers and all these. We got to get rid of this thing. And he takes the car and leaves, but then presents you with a blue jacket.
I gotta tell you, boss, this is the most proudest day of my life.
Keep it together, pussy.
Yes, sir. I just, how do I be more like you?
You'll never be as cool as
You're absolutely right, sir.
So the other blue jackets basically forcibly get you drunk as they are wont to do in celebration.
Yay!
So while you're partying, I'm back making scientific advancements, bro.
You roll scientific advance.
I got an 8.
You can cause them to freak out, but the result is a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes they react in a way that would kill a person, and sometimes they don't.
It'll be like a odds or evens thing when we use it. We'll see what Julian says when he gets back.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Julian! How's your mother doing?
She's dead.
Oh,
thanks for asking.
Hey, I'll say a prayer for her. I'll light a candle for her. So I got this, little jar of nanobites.
Excellent.
And I think if you just slipped a little bit of this to the main guy, some bad stuff might happen to him.
Well,
and,
I got it
maybe
in.
Can slip in.
I could try and sneak it. I know. We should bake him a pie. He already thinks I'm a suck-up, and we'll just think it's, I tell him, that my dead mama, it was her recipe.
No. We don't want you to be the suspect. We want you to be able to, take over.
I don't think I'm in any position to take over.
Oh. Go get in a position to take over.
I'm doing my best, but, I can only suck so many dicks at once. Listen, I'm getting a gist of how they operate. I think when the next time I do a job, we'll get them all in one place, and we'll try to take out the boss.
How about this? How about we like stage our own deaths, and you could take credit for killing myself and one of the masks that you were wearing, like someone wearing one of the masks. So we could have like Maria put on one of the masks you're wearing that day from the fight, with like a trench coat or something, and then I don't know, like you could just be like, I videotaped me killing these motherfuckers to get back at them for you guys, and you just come in and like, I'm pretty smart, I can CGI some shit on there, and then bam, they'll be like, this guy's down as fuck.
What if I drop a hot tip that I know where the space dragons are, and I lead the charge?
Oh no, then we'll actually be in danger, dude.
I think have a considerable lack of firepower.
Yeah, we'll get fucked up if they come over here. That's why I'm saying that we should make this video. You'll get some cred, and then in a couple of days we slip the thing. Then you can be like, listen guys, I came here, I killed those guys that try to fuck with us. I'm clearly, everyone knows I'm a badass.
Or
This and
okay,
that.
what if I get you in with the Blue Jackets as well?
I can't change my face.
Oh, it's true.
They hate
That's
me.
true.
I went into their place and called them all bitches and fought a bunch of them.
One of the guys is like that you've seen at the Blue Jackets thing has a gnarly scar across like up his
Yeah, didn't you slice that guy's eyes out?
blind in one eye. Yeah. That guy will never forget your face.
They hate me.
All right, then let's film a execution style video
Yeah, some fucking like narco shit, dude.
and post it on the World Wide Web.
They'll think you're a fucking psychopath after this execution video.
All right, I give Maria my demon mask, and like we film this video whacking him.
Okay, then everyone involved in the video needs to roll charisma.
13, yeah.
Ooh, 6.
Maria got a 10.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a good actor.
So make an intelligence roll because you're also like editing this footage, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna edit it and put like he's not really gonna kill us, obviously. But so how we shot to the head, or did you want to do like? So yeah, I do some kind of CGI computer stuff to make it look like he killed us real hardcore, and that is a 10.
So 3 full successes and 1 fail isn't too bad of an average. So we'll say it's pretty decent. It looks pretty legit, and you can post this on Gangster Media.
I go Blue Jacket.
The Blue Jacket subreddit, you can post it on there.
Right after I post it, I call like my Blue Jacket, like, hey, you need to check it on the Gangster Tube. See what I heard you had trouble with the space dragons. Well, they're not gonna be no problem no more.
Roll charisma.
12.
We can see it.
Killing it, bro.
Those are magnetic dice. That's all.
Except when I rolled a 1 tonight. A literal 1.
Yes. Yeah, those weren't your charisma dice, though.
Yeah, they're not.
He goes and checks it out and texts you back like, is this for real?
Of course it's for real. I'm Blue Jackets all the way. You tell the boss that how good I am and how crazy I am.
So you guys are gonna, from this proof of this, what's the angle after they see this video?
I'm in a position where I can move up in the ranks of the Blue Jackets without much question.
Okay.
So when we do murder the guy,
So
we
you're
can take over. Hopefully.
So let's stop here then, and then next time will be that you guys hatching and executing the murder plan with your murder nanites and your Blue Jacket Authority reputation involved.